Yeah, that's my morning routine, man. I go in and I read. So I have my Bible, prayer time. I go in and read a book in the sun and then go straight in the ice bath. Man, it's like rocket fuel for the day.
I have a waterproof like military field Bible that somebody gave me that I just leave in my sauna because it's fine. I sweat on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Complete sidetrack. So yeah, the point is we're big on the daily routine. So just want to know, like, what are you doing as far as to exercise your faith every day? Like disciplines, focuses, is it Bible reading, music? Just want to hear a little bit about your daily routines.
So for me, I think one thing that I do on a weekly basis, not necessarily the daily basis, is we have our chapel meetings. So if it's or going to church, or if it's I'm in the season, we've got the chaplain on the team, or if it's in spring training, we've got our meetings that we do with FCA. So that's something that's kind of like a weekly thing for me. But as far as my mornings go, my wife and I are kind of, I don't know, hold each other accountable, I guess, because it can definitely get hard to do by yourself. But having somebody around you to, hey, if I get lazy, or if she does, like, we can hold each other accountable and do our little Bible studies in the morning. And I mean, there's just not really a better way to start off your day. I mean, it's just, it kind of, it's I'll use your rocket fuel for the day,
Yeah.
But I something that my wife and I try and make it a point every morning to do our Bible studies, and we'll be, kind of start that off.
Yeah, I love that, man. We're a big proverb of the day, guys. That's what we always tell people to start with. Just like whatever day of the month it is, open your book, open the proverb, and go for it. All right, so this is probably the most baseball-ish question, but it's really just, what's your pregame routine? And I threw this one in there just kind of because I'm curious.
So I'm probably going to be really different than a lot of people. I don't really have a routine as far as the pregame goes. I guess as much as I have a hitting routine, but as far as like my day goes, where I'm a rookie, I kind of have to just fit in wherever I can fit in. But it is I do the same thing hitting every day, but I always get out to the actual game at the exact same time and do the same stretching routine and the same, a couple of us, we'll do like a little group prayer before the game. So that all stays the same. But as far as like my day leading up to it in the clubhouse and stuff, I've just really got to kind of, this veteran's hitting, like I can't hit anymore. Like he decided to hit it this time, so like I can't go in there or whatever. So it's definitely a little bit different for me right now.
You're not kicking Seager out of the cage? Like, hey, come on, dude.
Oh my gosh. I wouldn't even step in the cage while he was in the cage.
I don't know if you've watched any of the replays, but I love how like baseball announcers like get so onto these stories and decide to tell them, because if you listen to the baseball announcers during the World Series, Corey Seager basically like has a sleeping bag in the batting cage, because that's like every announcer just loved talking about how much he loves to hit. Every time something happened, I was like laughing. So I'm like, I know this guy has a family. Like he surely can't be in there that much. But it's
probably a little exaggerated, but at the same time, though, he does. We call it his cave. He's in his cave, and then he comes out of his cave, plays the game, and then goes back into his cave. So
I just love those. The announcers, baseball announcers, have one of the hardest announcing jobs, because they have so much dead space to fill. So like, they'll talk about like the local steak restaurant, all that stuff. It just always cracks me up. All right, man. So a quote we love is that if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And you married your wife, I think it's a year ago now. You're a little over a year, right?
Yep, that's right.
Good job, man. She's your high school sweetheart, right?
That's right. Yeah, we've been together.
I love that.
She's my only person I've ever been with. Yep.
I love that, man. That's so cool.